All right, guys, we got Sarah Andrews and Moon Urson with Coach Mulkey. Jerry, whenever you're ready.
Just talk about really, there were so many of them, but Melissa, career high 16 rebounds, fifth double-double in the last 6 games. Just talk about the game she gave you.
Is that for me?
For Kim, Jerry.
Yes, please.
Well, as I said, the last game, you quietly think Nalissa Smith is supposed to get double-doubles every night. And there are double-doubles that are more meaningful than others. I thought that she was very unselfish with the basketball. She passed up opportunities to score one-on-one down there. But she battled on the boards and did some good things, and that's what she should do. I thought that her 16 rebounds, it's a career high, but, I expect Nalissa will at some point break that because she has the ability to really, really break some records here at Baylor.
Kim, Sarah missed several. She was 0 for 6 in the first 3 quarters, but just to have that fourth quarter she scored all 18 of her points in that fourth quarter.
Well, I discussed that with her just a minute ago after the game. Sarah's a freshman, and she's just got some habits that she's got to eliminate. She shot some balls that didn't go in, and she wasn't real. And I could just tell her facial expressions, her body language, and I just told her on the floor, body language. And she goes out there and makes the next 5 of her 6 shots. This game moves too fast. You got to forget the last play and move on to the next play.
And Kim, is Dee Dee okay, or what did she do?
Yeah, they didn't say anything. She told me coming off the floor she rolled her ankle a little bit down there. They didn't say she couldn't play. I just chose not to play her.
All right, Chad.
Kim, obviously with what y'all want to do on offense, the first look is a lot of times in the first half tonight when that they maybe play that post, and so the post came up and set a screen for Moon, and then she goes to the foul line and takes a jump shot, and she hits it every time in the first half. Is that becoming more and more one of y'all's first looks on offense?
Well, yeah, you've got a kid that's having an unbelievable senior year, playing with a lot of confidence, is a great mid-range jump shooter, can shoot the 3, but we need more than Moon on the perimeter to hit shots. And if we get more than one hitting shots, then it's not so crowded down there when the post touch the ball. TCU came and doubled with the offside guard way in the corner and was doubling our post players, and they're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to see that until we have 3 and 4 players that can step up and make shots. And I thought it's important that Sarah hit those shots because if you can hit them, then people have to respect you at some point.
And then, kind of the same thing for Moon. Moon, I don't know that you've missed a shot in the first half the last 2 games. Is it just really comfortable with what you guys are doing in the half court right now?
Yeah, my teammates are getting me open. They set really good screens, Queen and Liz, and Dee Dee, she's finding me. She puts the ball right on the spot. So really all I got to do is walk into my shot, and I just got to jump up and nail it.
Excellent. Thanks.
Next, Jerry.
Yeah, Moon, the confidence you're playing with. When you find yourself with even a little bit of room on that jumper in the lane, do you just know that it's going in, that kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. I've worked on my mid-range game a lot, and I see how much air I get when I actually jump and shoot a jump shot. It don't feel like that in the game, but when I see it on a picture and a video, I'm like, I have plenty of space to get the shot off. So I just got to take my time when I'm in the air.
And I don't remember exactly the play, but I remember Nalissa was almost kind of trapped underneath and kind of flipped it to you. You remember that play where you kind of laid it in off of that? Talk about that play and Nalissa being able to find you in that situation.
Yeah, kudos to Liz for being patient, taking her time, and then just finding me. I saw an opening, so I just cut, and she did a good job finding me and put the pass right on the money. All I had to do was finish.
And Sarah, I guess for you, I guess maybe kind of fighting through, you missed so many shots early, but finding your range and then the confidence you had in that fourth quarter.
Yes, I went through a slump, missed a couple shots, and as Coach Mulkey said, she looked at me on the sideline and said body language. And right after that, I think I hit my next shot, actually. So it's all about confidence and knowing that I can knock the shot down every time.
All right, Mandy, then back to Chad.
Hey, Moon. Obviously, when you have incredibly talented teammates, it only makes the team better. What's it like having NaLyssa Smith as a teammate, someone that can grab 16 rebounds and just that kind of has your back on offense and defense? What does she do for the team?
She just gets us excited, man. When Liz goes up and grab a board, I know there's been plenty of times she just grabs it, and it's just like it's really amazing what she does. So she gets us hype. She finishes on the offensive end. She's a dominant player right now, and she's only going to get better from here. I love playing with Liz. She makes us better. So just being on the court with her and seeing what she can do, the way she jumps, even her jump shot. So she's an all-around player, and I'm really enjoying this year with her.
Coach Mulkey, a quick question. Can you talk about the growth you've seen from Melissa from when she first stepped here on campus to now, and kind of building on that? You said, someday she's going to pass that, 16 rebound mark.
Well, her role is completely different now. While NaLyssa was a starter early in her career, I've said this many times, she had Lauren Cox and Kalani Brown around her that took away a lot of the defense and a lot of the pressure. She doesn't have them anymore, so a lot has been thrown at her, and she has to work much harder. She's not a secret anymore on anyone's scouting report. She can't sneak in there and make the spectacular play. She's going to draw a lot of attention, and you're going to have good nights where you're shooting the ball, and you're going to have bad nights. We'll do something else. And I think, you're seeing her every night. She finishes with double-doubles, and I don't want anybody to take it for granted because that's hard to do.
All right, Chad.
Kim, you guys were up 13 at the half, and there were some momentum swings there in the first half. It seemed like a little bit, but scored the first 8 points of third quarter. Was that emphasized? Was that something that you were, looking for?
I talked to him about we're a better basketball team when we have other people besides Moon that can hit an open jump shot, or not even a jump shot, just hit an open shot. Because our posts are going to draw a lot of attention, and that's just being real with them. And I look at Trinity and I look at Dee, and that's two starters that scored 2 points apiece. They got to give us more than that. They're getting wide open shots and they can't turn them down, and they got to have the confidence to step up there and make those shots. So, I gave others an opportunity to do it. I was very proud of Jordan Oliver. I thought Jordan Oliver early in the game came off the screens, got to the paint, and elevated and nailed a couple jumpers.
And then one last thing from me. Do you have any more clarity tonight on Dejanay being available?
Yes, she will be available for the Iowa State game. I have been told that. I don't know what day this week she'll be available to practice with us. I'm thinking it is, I better not say, it's either Friday or Saturday. But she's going to play in the Iowa State game.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Smoke.
Kim, have you had any kind of discussion with NaLyssa of late? Because I know that it seems like she's kind of come out the last week or two and really taken it to another level. I know you said she's capable of that. Is that you, someone else, or is that just her growing up?
Well, I don't want to take credit for a lot of her development. I think a lot of it, the credit has to go to NaLyssa herself. But I can tell you, Smoke, since we've been back, I've been on the team quite a bit. It's just, I'm just intense right now, and it's time to be intense with this team. I can cut up with them and do all those kinds of things, but we've got a lot of work to do between now and the end of the season, because we miss so much. We miss season with the summer. We miss all those weeks with COVID, and we got to work. And I think NaLyssa has accepted that challenge. She has listened. She's tried to correct some bad habits. But her athleticism is off the charts. She can do things that a lot of girls can't do in the air on, flipping the ball up there, and she can catch it and finish. She's drawing a lot of double teams, and it gets crowded in there, and she gets beat up, but she just got to keep playing. You got to keep playing. So I think it's a little bit of both, probably me pushing her and her accepting the challenge.
And is this also kind of what you want? You're not so much yet back into a complete routine, but this is what you missed when people may have missed the point about what you said a couple of weeks ago, is you just want to coach, and get them back to where they need to be?
Absolutely. I don't like interruptions. I get we have a pandemic on our hands. I get it, and it's real. I've had it. People are dying from it, but you just want to be in the gym every day, and every little minute counts when you're coaching this game. Every little second counts when you got this much youth, and I miss it. I miss it when we're not doing it, and I know they miss it, and that's the only way you can get better.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah, Kim, you kind of touched on it, but that 3 weeks that you were out, or the team, do you feel like you're catching up on that? Are you closing that gap on the 3 weeks that you missed?
Well, we got a long way to go. You can't, in a week, 2 practices here, play another game, 2 practices here, play another game. You can't make up that time. You have to use the games as if it were practice, but it's not the same. I can't walk on that floor and say, stop, that's not good, we got to do this. When you have a period of time where you don't have games involved is when you get better. And games are the easy part. The practices are the most difficult. And we're not, a team that can take not one day off in between games and say, oh, our legs or we don't have our legs. Oh, we got to get in shape. I don't think, quite frankly, that every one of them are in the best basketball shape they can be. Some of it's not their fault either. But I know this, I'm not letting up. I know I've got a team that understands when they put that Baylor jersey on, they don't want to let anybody down, including themselves, and it's my job to get it out of them.
Thanks, Kim.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thanks, ladies.
Mm-hmm.